Welcome to Mauritius, a stunning island paradise in the Indian Ocean renowned for its crystal blue waters, pristine beaches, majestic mountains, and vibrant culture. Over 9 incredible days, we explored the very best this tropical paradise has to offer, and we can't wait to share all of it with you. Let's get exploring. Okay, so we landed in Mauritius after a 6-hour direct flight from Bangalore. After landing, we picked out our SIM cards at the airport. It cost us around 750 Mauritian rupees, so that is approximately 1500 Indian rupees. And then we picked up our car. So basically, we will be in Mauritius for the next 10 days, and the plan is to kind of drive around the entire coastline of Mauritius, and we'll be staying at many different places along the way. So this is our ride. We've just picked out our car straight from the airport, and now we are headed to the south coast of Mauritius. We will be staying in the south coast for the next 4 days. Let's go. Driving along the coastal road, and we are driving to our hotel, but it is so accessible and so pretty. Mauritius has like the bluest skies and beautiful blue water, and the water is almost everywhere. People are just parking their cars anywhere on the road, and the beach is right here. We arrived at our stay, the charming Rusty Pelican, a cozy Airbnb nestled in La Golette, just a stone's throw away from Le Bon. This would be our base for the next couple of days as we explore the southern part of Mauritius.
I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to your bed?
This is the most preserved part of the island. It also has a lot of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The south coast is known for its impressive landscape. It has stunning cliffs that overlook the equally impressive waves. And speaking of waves, we are at the Le Mon public beach. It is so windy. There are so many kite surfers here. Our first sunset in Mauritius, a big thumbs up. It was in fact so windy that we couldn't send out the drone into the ocean to capture the underwater waterfalls. So we woke up early the next day to give it another try. Right now we are at the Makons viewpoint. This is a small cliff jutting out into the ocean, and it has winding roads alongside the viewpoint, which makes it super picturesque. And the view from up here is also quite nice. You can see the blue ocean and the waves crashing into the rocks and the nearby coastal villages. Right now we are on our way to Le Chamarel, which is a must visit in every Mauritius itinerary. On the way we stopped here at the Chamarel viewpoint, and the views are just gorgeous. That is La Tourelle de Tamarin, which is another popular mountain in Mauritius, and over there's a view of Le Mon Provence as well. And the ocean and the coastal villages, beautiful. We are at the Le Chamarel Geopark, and while Mauritius is known for its iconic beaches, the most iconic location and tourist attraction of Mauritius is actually the Seven Coloured Earths. these are basically vibrant sand dunes, and they have 7 colors, as the name suggests: red, yellow, green, blue, violet, purple and brown. And on a vivid sunny day such as today, you can see all of these 7 colors in these sand dunes. So for those who are interested in the science behind this, basically Mauritius was formed as a result of volcanic eruptions millions of years ago. And once cooled, the lava turned into basalt, and then came thousands of years of endless weathering because of the tropical climate here. So torrential rainfall and cyclones and so on. And finally that led to deep decomposition and oxidation, which resulted into iron and aluminum oxide in the soil. Within the compound, you'll also find a conservation area dedicated to the giant Aldabra tortoises from Seychelles. After that, you can head over to the Chamarel waterfalls, which is just a stone's throw away. Right now I'm going to show you the Chamarel waterfall. This is the tallest single drop waterfall in all of Mauritius, and there are 2 viewing decks here, like one is at the lower level and one on the upper level. The upper deck, in my opinion, has a better view of the waterfall. You can also actually trek down to the waterfall, but a guide is recommended because it's not a very beginner friendly trek. It also involves a few strenuous river crossings, I hear. So the next thing on our itinerary is a tour of a rum distillery. Rum is an extremely important part of the Mauritian life and culture. Mauritius has a long history of rum production, and rum is also a critical export from Mauritius. Concluded our tour. They took us through the process of rum production here at Rummery the Chamarel, and in addition to that, we also tasted 12 different types of rum, all with 35 to 50% alcohol content. So it was a very interesting tour, and it's a beautiful estate with lots of beautifully manicured gardens all around. So we took a lot of cute pictures as well. While driving through the south of Mauritius, we just chanced upon this beach called the La Prairie Beach, and the vibes here are just immaculate. It has a beautiful view of the Le Mont Brebon as well. And there's a little island here called Lagoon Island, and you can just walk from the beach through the shallow water to reach the side. We also see a lot of locals in this beach, and it seems that locals frequent this beach quite a lot. So behind me, you can see the Le Mont Brebon mountain. This is an icon of Mauritius. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the reason why it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site is because Mauritius was a crucial point in the Eastern slave trade. It was a stopover point. And a lot of the slaves, runaway slaves, kind of made Le Mont Brebon a hideaway for themselves. So there are a lot of these small settlements that formed in the caves at on the summit of Le Mont Brebon, and it is said that a lot of slaves even actually jumped off of its cliffs rather than risk being recaptured. So it has a little bit of dark history, but the Le Mont has become a symbol of sacrifice, of resistance and of freedom among the people of Mauritius and among the laborers from East Africa, India and Southeast Asia. And that's a wrap for this video. If you had fun watching, be sure to like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Our next Mauritius episode is coming your way very soon. In the upcoming episode, we will explore breathtaking hiking trails, set sail on a catamaran cruise, wander through the lively streets of Port Louis, and so much more. Stay tuned.